This segment is sponsored by Goodyear Courtesy Tire and Automotive of Tacoma. Award-winning service at the Tacoma Mall.
Hey, what's happening, Seahawk fans? Matt Case, 95.7 The Jet, on air every day from 10 to 3. Go Hawks! Are we feeling good, man? Couple of big wins, and now we head off to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. All 12, all Seahawks, all things online and around the world with social media. Boom! That's what we call her, Mrs. Boom. I call her Mrs. Boom. Maybe we don't call her that. Dallas Hawk and Bales, social media report. What's up, D?
Hey everyone, Dallas Hawk and Bales here. Thank you for sticking around for my segment in the Best Fans Video podcast. So, how about those Hawks? Last Sunday's game against the Eagles, the Seahawks soared high. And they defeated the Eagles with a dominant win. Man, it feels good to have Chancellor back. He's bringing the boom back in the LOB. Social media went crazy talking about Rawls' return. Choo-choo! All aboard Thomas the Train. Wreckham Rawls definitely had those beast mode tendencies with him last Sunday. He looked like a cannonball blasting through that defense. And I bet you the Eagles' defense could testify to that. Procise also was explosive. But unfortunately, Procise had to leave the game early with a shoulder injury. And once he's all healed up, his future looks bright in Seattle. He's definitely got moves. Injuries in the running back position got many questioning the reason we let go of C-Mike. He is now signed with the Packers. People are wishing we had him back. But in John and Pete, we trust. John and Pete have a way with pulling talent from our roster, so I'm not worried. And wow, the Baldwin to Wilson touchdown pass, everybody was talking about it after the game. And also, did you know, when the play was called, Doug looked over to Bevel, and I guess he flipped him the bird. A little joke between them, because he wanted to catch that ball instead of throw it to Russell. But it's all good and fun. They had some chuckles in the locker room after the game. Despite some injuries, the Hawks offense is clicking. Oh yeah, we're getting Bennett back here soon. So there's a lot to look forward in the next games ahead. Next game's in Tampa. And speaking about that, on to the events. If you're up north in the Snohomish County area, don't miss out on the away game bash at Jimmy Mac's in Everett. Peter and Kim host a Hawktastic event. It's a fundraiser. All proceeds go to the Children's Hospital. It's a great time. They have raffles, giveaways, and overall just a hawking good time. And if you're down south, where I'll be, and the rest of the Hot 12's crew, and not to mention the Best Fans Video podcast cast. Can you say that 10 times? The Best Fans podcast cast. The Best Fans Video podcast cast.
The Best Fans Video podcast cast.
I can't even say it. Come out to the Log Cabin Bar and Grill in Lacey, Washington. We're all gonna have a hawking good time. It's an all-day event. This one is 21 and up. Sorry, we Hawks. Good food, good brew. We're gonna have some karaoke, a live band. Hawk Armor will be doing some giveaways. We'll have a free raffle. So if you show up, find me, get a free raffle ticket, and good luck. It'll be a great time and a great opportunity to hang out with some diehard fans just like you. So come on out and have fun with us. That's all I have for you this week. Let's go to Tampa and bring the boom. Watch out, Bucks, because the Hawks are coming to town.
This segment is sponsored by Pacific Travel Center, putting the RV and travel for over 50 years.
There she is, Dallas Hawk and Bales, all things social media, the queen of Hawk Armor, Miss Boom herself. She'll be down there at the away party for the Hawks Buccaneers game. And again, if you want more details, that's all linked up. And here's the info right there. So we'll see you Sunday, Hawks Buccaneers. The keys to the game, the insights, the analysis that only he can offer, that only he brings. The fisherman, Jeff Aaron. What do you got, Jeff?
Hey everyone, it's the Fish Jeff Aaron, and welcome to another Best Fans podcast. Today I look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I'm going to admit this is going to be very short and sweet this week because I got cooking to do, people. I got to get this 15-pound beast in the oven. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. That's first and foremost. As the Seahawks take on the Tampa Bay Bucks this week, I'm more nervous than the rest of you. Tampa Bay beat Kansas City last week in Kansas City. Jameis Winston led the team down the field numerous times. Most of their drives ended in field goals, which led their much maligned kicker, Roberto Aguayo, to the NFC Player of the Week. He was 4 for 4 on field goals. That's pretty good. He kicked the turkey through the uprights. Famous Jameis Winston. I was not a fan of his at Florida State. I bashed him on the radio repeatedly. I questioned everything from his work ethic to his actions in public. I kind of thought he was a bad guy. But boy, he has blossomed as a professional, and he has taken over as a team leader of this Tampa Bay team. And that was never more evident last week when he was given the game ball by his head coach, Dirk Cutter, in their win over Kansas City. And you know what he did? He gave the ball right back to his coach and said, we got bigger and better things to do. So good for you, famous Jameis Winston. My apologies. Tampa Bay at home, however, is the biggest reason for optimism for the Hawks. Tampa Bay's 1-4 on their home field this season. 1-4. And if you go back further, they are 4-17 in their last 21 home games. That's the worst mark in football. I think it's worse than Cleveland. Imagine that. So right now, Tampa Bay sits at 5-5, good for second place in their division. I did a preview on my radio show this week with a reporter from Tampa Bay who told me this is the healthiest they've been all season. Doug Martin's back in the fold at their running back position. In fact, all three of their running backs appear to be healthy for this game. And the always dangerous Mike Evans, he has a bunch of catches, 65 catches for 916 yards and 8 touchdowns. He drops a lot of passes, but he catches even more. Dangerous? Yes. And he'll stretch the limits of the Seahawks defense, especially with the Earl Thomas situation. So nervous, but confident would be my words to describe the Seahawks going into this game. They are favored by 6 on the road at Tampa Bay, who never wins at home. So I'm going to ride that into the victory column. Short and sweet this week. Got to get cooking. Time to put the turkey in the oven. Go Hawks at Tampa Bay Sunday afternoon.
Since 1965, Pacific Travel Center has been the place to go for all your camping and travel needs. We're a full-service dealership located in South Tacoma with a variety of new and used campers and travel trailers, ready for you to load up and enjoy with your family. Pacific Travel Center will greet you with an experienced staff, show you an assortment of popular camper and trailer brands, as well as offer a complete parts store and large service department. Pacific Travel Center, putting the RV in travel for over 50 years.
There it is, set and ready for a kickoff on Sunday. The Fisherman, Jeff Aaron, breaking it down. Keys to the game, Hawks, Buccaneers. Again, we would love to see you at the big well, it's not a pregame party because there's a party, and then there's another party. It's just an all-day event. Seahawks, Buccaneers, we'll see you. Details are right here on the World Wide Web. We'll see you for the big game Sunday. Go Hawks.